So a while back, I was at Homodepot. Insert copyright. I don't want to get sued for saying their name. I don't know, people are weird nowadays. So, I was in Homodepot, and, I was in there because I was like, I was in like creation station mode, you know that mode of like, yes, man on a mission, I'm going after that one thing, and it's kind of like the library, you get kind of lost, and you later come out not knowing what happened, or Barnes & Noble, and you come out with like 10 million books, or just the art store, where you come out with 10 million things, or just the mall in general, for most people. But in my case, it happened to be Homodepot. And that's kind of become my like creation station area ever since I discovered PVC pipe, which is amazing. And the only thing I don't own right now is a saw. With good reason though. Really, really good reason. I have all my fingers right now. But I've managed to have a drill, which is pretty awesome and handy, and I've done a lot of drilling into things. Anyway, back to my story. So I'm in Home Depot and I'm in the PVC pipe aisle, or the plumbing section if you're a plumber, or some handyman. Me, personally, I was there because I was man on a mission, remember, creation station, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to build out of thin air, you know, like creation madness, like, what do I want to build? And it was the first time I had been in the PVC pipe area, and I had not a lot of time. I had actually a lot of time. So I was sitting there looking at all the different pieces and parts, like, ooh, I could build this. I already had a list, but I was like, hey, while I'm here, no one's here, let me just venture around and look around, like, oh, that's cool. Ooh, does this fit with this? No, okay, fine. I gotta get 3/4. Okay, let me get 3/4 inch. And kind of just like figuring my way around and doing what I needed to do. And when this dude all of a sudden comes out and he's all like, hey lady! Hey lady! And I'm like, oh, you're talking to me. Oh, okay. Who knew? And he says, what you need? I got 30 years of plumbing under my belt, as he grabbed his belt area. And it was one of those things where it was just like, dude, really? Like, bruh, like, this is not cool. It was because this dude was just being full-on rude. He didn't think I was a guru plumber myself. Like, come on, give me some credit. Women can do things too. It's one of those moments in your head where you're just like, can't you see I was in full-on, like, creation station mode, and did you not get the memo? And so I'm there, and I'm trying to figure out in my own head how can I put this, other than it's one thing to sit there and tell your mom or your dad or your friends or your family that you're going to go sit there and create magic and madness out of thin air, and you're going to go create things that don't exist with stuff from Home Depot. It's a completely different story to sit there and tell a perfectly good stranger. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to own it. He asked, and he's kind of mistaken. I'm not fixing my plumbing. And joke's on him. And so I was like, dude, I'm kind of sitting here creating Tetris in my head. And he was just kind of like, what? And I was like, yeah, you know, creating things out of thin air with PVC pipe, you know, like Tetris. And he's all like, I think I broke his brain, actually. He took off running, and I guess that's how you send the guys packing. Talk nerdy. Or something to that effect. I think the lesson here is just own it. So I was curious, how do you tell people about your unconventional ways of creating things that don't necessarily exist, or going and taking supplies from certain areas you wouldn't expect? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the drawing. I enjoyed doing a little bit of the animation. I hope to do more of that in the future. And if you want to get drawn, because that's a thing, if you want to get drawn and you're watching this video, leave me a comment down below and maybe I'll draw you. And yeah, bye!
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen. Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.